Your solar panels might last 25 years, but if your inverter fails in year 5, none of that matters. That one box on your wall controls every watt your system delivers. And yet, most people choose it based on whatever their installer recommends. Most solar buyers focus on panels, warranties, and savings projections, yet ignore the single most fragile, failure-prone part of their system. Today, I'll show you how to avoid the 3 most common inverter mistakes we see every week, and how to choose the right one the first time. Hey solar guys, welcome back to IntegrateSun, and today I'm not giving you a boring technical manual. I'm giving you a simple playbook to avoid those mistakes and choose the perfect inverter for your specific needs. The first mistake we see is a fundamental mismatch between the technology chosen and the reality of the homeowner's roof and goals. This is where the great debate comes in: string inverters versus panel-level electronics. Let's clear up some common misconceptions. A modern string inverter from a top brand like SMA or SunGrow is a powerful and efficient workhorse. Today, they have multiple MPPTs, that's short for maximum power point trackers, basically smart zones that optimize panel output from different roof angles, which means we can design a system for a home with, say, an east-facing roof for morning sun and a west-facing roof for afternoon sun, and the inverter will optimize each section independently, and modern panels themselves have bypassed diodes and half-cut cells, making them more resilient to shade than ever before. For a home with simple roof planes and minimal shading, a well-designed string system is often the most cost-effective and reliable choice. But if you have a more complex roof, or even a single vent pipe or chimney that will cast a moving shadow across your panels during the day, that's when we turn to module-level power electronics, or MLPE. This includes microinverters, where Enphase is the market leader, and DC optimizers, pioneered by SolarEdge. They ensure that shade on one panel doesn't impact any of the others. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, because we see it in online forums all the time. Why does every salesperson push microinverters? It's true, their performance on tricky roofs is a benefit, but another major reason is that they simplify compliance with the US Electrical Code's strict rapid shutdown safety rules. This has made them incredibly popular here, more so than in other parts of the world, but it doesn't automatically make them the right choice for every roof. An honest installer will analyze your specific roof and production goals, not just push one type of technology. Mistake number 2 is getting bogged down in the inverter sizing myth. There's a misconception that you should avoid clipping at all costs. Clipping is simply when your panels produce more DC power than the inverter can convert to AC power. But what if I told you that a system that never clips is likely an inefficiently designed system? The goal of a solar installation isn't to maximize peak power for 15 minutes on a perfect April day. It's to maximize total energy production over 365 days of the year. By strategically oversizing the solar array relative to the inverter, what we call a high DC to AC ratio, we ensure the inverter runs at its highest efficiency for more hours of the day. For most of the country, the sweet spot is a ratio of about 1.33. That means for a 10 kilowatt inverter, you can have up to 13.3 kilowatts of panels. Why? Your panels only produce their peak laboratory-rated power under perfect conditions that almost never happen in the real world. This boosts your energy harvest in the morning and afternoon, far outweighing the small amount of energy that gets clipped at the absolute peak. This principle applies to all system types, string or micro. Okay, mistake number 3 is the silent killer, ignoring the physical installation and the fine print in the warranty. We recently consulted with a homeowner who was facing a tough situation. His 5-year-old inverter from a brand with no US support office had failed. His original installer was out of business. The 10-year warranty required him to ship the 50-pound unit to an overseas service center at his own cost. Even if they repaired it, he had no one to reinstall it. He saved maybe $800 on the initial install, and now he was looking at thousands in replacement costs and weeks of lost production. This is why we are adamant about 2 things. 1, the inverter must be installed in a cool, ventilated location, period. Heat is the enemy. 2, your warranty must be from a stable company with US-based support, and it must explicitly cover parts, shipping, and a labor reimbursement. Ask to see it in writing. Okay, let's bring it all together. Choosing the right inverter is an engineering decision, not a sales decision. Step 1, get a real analysis. Don't just accept a single technology. Demand an analysis of your specific roof, shading, and goals to determine if a modern string inverter or an MLPE system is truly the right fit. Step 2. Design for total energy, not peak power. Understand that a healthy DC to AC ratio and a small amount of clipping is a sign of an efficient, well-designed system. Step 3. Vet the partner and the protection. Choose a high-quality installer and an inverter brand that stands behind their product with a full parts and labor warranty, and as a team you can actually call in this country. Choosing the right inverter doesn't have to be overwhelming. At IntegrateSun, we've helped thousands of homeowners navigate these decisions and avoid costly mistakes. If you want personalized guidance for your specific situation, check out our free solar consultation at IntegrateSun.com. We'll analyze your roof, energy usage, and local incentives to recommend the perfect inverter setup for you. And if this video helped you avoid even one of these costly mistakes, smash that like button and subscribe for more solar insights that actually save you money. Remember, your inverter choice will affect your system's performance for the next 20+ years. Don't let a $500 savings upfront cost you thousands in the long run. Drop a comment below with your biggest inverter question. I will read every single one and often turn them into full videos. Until next time.